Can you tell us how important it was to get back in winning form after your last two ties?
I think it was very important because it's frustrating. We know we've been playing well as a team and we've been using our depth, and it's one of the first times in my years here that we've been able to use this much depth, and everyone's playing very well. So we knew coming into this game we had to finish chances like we hadn't been in the previous two, and the work this week has paid off big time.
Was it a little frustrating being tied at the half?
It was definitely. I thought Bam scored a great goal, came out flying, and then our press, I feel like we lost it a bit, but in the locker room we regrouped and figured out the press and where we were lacking, and then we came back and finished business.
Take us through that goal, that quick goal to open the second half. You teaming up with Giannis there.
Yeah. So I saw an opportunity to run in behind, and I got the ball at the top of the box. I think someone cut it back to me, and then I saw Carlos actually first, and I wrapped it into him, and Carlos had a great dummy, and then Giannis finished it off and got my first assist. It's really
What was
good feeling.
the message at halftime? Did you think you could break open a game like this?
It was more the intensity of our press. I think what I meant earlier when I said that we lost the press a little bit was the intensity part and pressing through the right areas and the right lines to make it very difficult for them. So the message in there was to bring up the intensity, stay together, and score some goals to take us over the finish line.
What did it mean to you to get that first point for you in your UCF career?
Yeah, it was a great feeling. Like running to the corner, I've always wanted to be a part of it and be part of the build-up, and to celebrate my success also was a great feeling.
Talk a bit about that lack of intensity. What do you think caused that? Could it have been the delayed game?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of factors. I wouldn't put it on one thing. I think there's also we have a lot of guys that speak different languages, and there's sometimes a bit of confusion. And when you're not together in communication, sometimes it's very hard and it gets confusing. So, like in that sense, it's hard to do the right thing or feel like you're doing the right thing, and therefore put your full effort in.
Do you think that kind of communication barrier could have played a role in the UC Irvine own goal?
I actually did not see the own goal because I was warming up and I was about to go in. I think right after that happened, I was on that halfway line getting ready to sub in, so I didn't see it.
So do you need these non-conference games to build that rapport and that chemistry and that communication?
Yeah, absolutely, and I think it takes tough teams to play. I think UC Irvine is a good side, and I think tonight we really just unraveled it and capitalized on our chances. One of the reasons we scheduled them was because they were in the tournament last year, and we want games like this to build up for our conference games. We know we'll play Marshall, West Virginia, James Madison, who are all great teams in the Sun Belt, and we want to be ready for the challenge.
Was there one more for Joey in the previous draws that went into tonight?
Yeah, and I think a lot of the frustration was finally capped off after we've been working on finishing this whole week, and it seemed to pay off big time, and Carlos, the big guy, stepped up big time and he finished 2 chances. We told him to make the most of the moment, and he definitely did. So,
What do you want to see from this team now, take away from this one as you guys hit the road for the first time to face FIU?
Same principles. We know the plan, we know our game plan, and first of all, right now we're going to recover and rest and regroup as a team and push the guys on who maybe haven't got as many minutes tomorrow as they train really hard for us, and work hard to keep our depth where it is, because that's a big part of our team, and we're just going to take it on the road and be up for the challenge.
Awesome.